Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, we got Kingston Wharves here, ticker symbol KW. Some trading in their shares, a buy here, a small buy, but it's still notable. A director purchasing, that's what we like to see. 10,102 shares, March 4th, 2021. Under the same thread, along those lines, NCB Financial Group, that's ticker symbol NCBFG, trading in their shares, quite the opposite. A director selling a total of 107,726 shares, a small amount for NCB Financial Group, massive capitalization there, the biggest on the stock exchange, or one of the biggest during the period, March 3rd, March 4th, 2021. CAC or CAC 2000 Limited coming out with first quarter results. They are better. Now the revenues have dipped, but the profits are stronger and better, and that's what you got to focus on, whether you're a stockholder looking to invest or an analyst in the stock market. So this is the first quarter or the first 3 months. So the revenues falling to 253 million Jamaican from 306 million Jamaican for the first quarter. However, the more important line item, the line item we like to focus on Business Live, the earnings per share here, the EPS hitting Jamaican 6 cents per share, just under 8 million Jamaican profit, 7.9 million to be exact, versus Jamaican 1 cent per share year over year. Boeing hitting major paper here, folks, doing a major deal. So we're talking about General Electric and AerCap doing a major deal here. So those companies, 30 billion US deal, Boeing coming out and saying that its deal book, its overall order book turning positive for the first time in some time. So that's sending the stock flying. Last year, stock around 150, 180. You know, the lows, we spoke about that in Business Live during the whole peak of the pandemic crisis, hitting something like $80, $100 a stock, 52-week low. Boeing, the big companies tend to last. You know, the joke, as I always say, countries will survive. Well, the blue chips, the big companies tend to survive. If you get in them around the 52-week low or when they're having a bad time, they'll bounce back. Well, Boeing, now here comes this deal, 30 billion US dollar deal, stock now 240, 250 US, 52-week low around that March peak of the pandemic, or getting into the introduction, let's not say the word peak, March 2020 or so, or April 2020. So Boeing now coming back on this deal, 30 billion US, you know, going into just tons of their orders that are coming up. All of a sudden, the whole narrative around Boeing has changed. But the bottom line here, GE deal, AerCap deal, 30 billion US dollars, big headline. Last up, along that same narrative, YouTube. Not just, you know, restoration hardware, all those companies, Home Depot, and in the food companies, you know, we spoke about Beyond Meat yesterday in Business Life. The point is that all those companies are doing well, but persons are at home more. They're watching TV more. YouTube coming out with booming numbers here, 121 million at home, or let's say TV users watching YouTube, streaming as well. So huge numbers here, lots of advertising revenue, but YouTube also benefiting from COVID-19 and the pandemic. Huge numbers here by YouTube. I'm Mark Croskery, this is Business Live.